tonight after far, far too long away. And I deeply apologize for that. Work has been kicking my butt. We are going to strip apart this Gecko station hopper. First Gecko that we've had an opportunity to work on, and I'm excited to finally don the helmet and get some work done. So let's get cutting. Hey everybody, you're back with the Bad Dad, where we play dad games badly, and today we are continuing on with HardSpace Shipbreaker. We are going to continue on with our first Gecko disassembly. This is going to be this ship right here, the Gecko Station Hopper Transport. Geckos are the biggest ship, I think. Well, maybe the widest ship that the game has. I don't know. Anyhow, it's the first time we've had an opportunity to work on a Gecko. So there's an awful lot of stuff in here we got to pull out. As you can see, there are 9 different salvage goals that we have to hit. But this will go a long way in getting us the link tokens that we need in order to upgrade our equipment. So let's go ahead and get going on it. And here it is. Looks like just a big old box flying through the space, huh? Let's go ahead and start, as we always do, by pulling off the stuff that we need to from the outside, including this $60,000 sensor tower. See if there's anything else on this thing that we can pull off on the outside before we start ripping apart the innards. 4 nacelles, 3 thrusters. That's it. Just the one thing. Okay, well, let's get inside and start splitting it apart. We'll go in through the depressurized airlock. And this section is depressurized, which is nice. Makes it easy. All right, we'll grab that. I'll come around here and open up this guy. And now we'll go up here into first class. I assume this is first class. Find some stuff in here that we need to pick up. Pick up the freebies. Let's go ahead and depressurize the cockpit area. Ooh, lots of stuff flew out from that. Collect that. Collect that. Collect that. Poster. Grab that poster. Grab that poster. This area is all depressurized, which is nice. Let's go to the back and see what we can work with here. There's a data drive. Grab that. And there's some kind of dampener. Grab that. I guess we're going to have to depressurize this room. Poster flew off the wall. We'll grab it. And come in here and grab this poster too. Let's go check in this room here. Make sure there's nothing in here that we need. That's where the ECU is. It's sitting on an air filter. There's another air filter. And great. We can now go ahead and get into the underbelly of this while we're here. Look at that thing sitting out here. Why is it back here? Go ahead and turn off that thruster. Turn off that thruster. And turn off that thruster. All right, that goes a long way in making sure that we're safe in here. Okay, well, I guess we'll go to the front and start peeling things apart. All right, let's start cutting. Cut these points here, cut those points, and that's starting to separate some bits out. So, grab that coolant tank, just move it here out of the way for the time being. Can I get through here? Yes, but barely. All right, I'm gonna set a tether and start pulling apart the front end of this ship. And while that's going, we can come back in here, grab that coolant tank that we had loosened up before, send it down. Has this been freed? It is, but we need to pull it back from the cockpit area. So let's see if we can just do that. There's probably stuff in, like right here, that need to be released. How about anything else up here? All right, all that stuff is loose. I think we should probably be able to boop it. Nope. What's going on? Why aren't you going in? Did your tether run out? And you're sort of stuck? Seems to be what happened. Okay, we'll start a second tether. For you, I'm going to put a tether here on the front and attach it to the hab and see if we can't pull you apart. I need to get you pulled apart from that. It's moving. Come on. It's still pulling it apart. Well, it's done. I gotta get longer lasting tethers because these just seem to want to end real quick. There we go, it's free. I can cancel the tether, and now that that is free, I can come here and connect the tether and send that in that way. I'll come here, connect the tether here, send that in that way. And those two bits are on their way to the processors. Which now means that we can come in here and start pulling apart the cockpit area. Grab those storage bins. That storage bin. But that is a storage bin. Oh. More storage bins. Storage bin from that side. Grab that storage bin. Storage bin. Door console. And that looks to be everything there. We've already hit salvage goal number 1. That's how it's done right there. All right, we're going to cut away this keel bit and then set a tether on it, send that keel into the processor. And now I think we're in a good place to cut away this cockpit and send it home. Let's go ahead and cut this thing away. So I'm just going to vaporize the aluminum surrounding and connecting it to the rest of the inside structure. There it goes, it's free. I can come here, attach a tether onto the front of it, and send it into the processor that way. Go on in. And that takes care of that big bit. Now, for this guy, let's go ahead and set a tether over here and send that big chunk of nanocarbon that way. And we now have access to this room, the engineering room, I guess you would call it. And we can pull out all these computers. Computer, 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 door console. And that is that. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing cut away because we want to send this piece of nanocarbon into the processor.
Applying credits to account.
All right, I think this might be free now. It is. Now this bit is a big piece of aluminum, surprisingly. So we'll just go ahead and pull that out here and send that into there with a tether. And now we can come here, make sure that's nice and free for us. And it appears to be, so that we can take a tether here and send that in. All right, up here, cut this stuff away. Pull up this piece of nanocarbon. Send it away with a tether. This one's free too, so we're going to work on that too. Take this, I'm going to attach another a tether right there, and send that guy in away. We'll go ahead and strip out this airlock. Pull out the consoles, of course. Salvage goal number 2 already reached. There we go. And now we got to cut the airlock away from the structure. So come on in here. Get that post. That post. Just cut that while I'm here. That post. There it is. That's free. That one's free. Should be one more. And we'll go ahead and set a tether on that, send it on its way. And now with the airlock free, we can back up here a little bit and send that down. Okay, we'll do the same here on this guy. Grab the console off the top.
Salvage deposit registered.
And I'll cut the supports away. And then we need to find that. There it is. Yeah, there's always one of those hanging around. We'll cut that while we're here. Okay. Looks like that's been freed up. So we can tether that piece to go to that way. Grab the console out of the airlock. Send it to the barge. Grab the airlock itself.
Accepted for processing.
Come on. And send that to the barge. Well, we got this keel piece. Let's go ahead and get rid of it. And we'll set a tether on it. Get on out of here. Meanwhile, keep cutting away these bits.
Deposit accepted for processing.
That piece is gone. That piece is gone. That piece is gone. And now I saw, yep, right there. That is an air filter spot. So, is this free? It is. So I'm going to send that away with a tether as well. What I can do is I can cut away that air filter and be able to drop stuff down through the hole that it left.
Object processed.
But
Transferring credit.
I want to do that from the inside. So first I'm going to pull away that more of this nanocarbon. This piece isn't ready to go yet. It's ready to go now. And we'll send it with a tether. Well, let's go inside and see what we can do. Just a loose light laying there. Okay, we got to get rid of all this stuff too. Let's do that. Oh, there's a piece of wire hanging out there. We'll grab that. So I got my split saw here ready. I'm going to cut a piece right here. And I'll come down here and I'm going to do the same right here. And with that done, I'll pop over here. And then the same here. And now, whoops, that's fine. I have this big piece, $26,000 piece of aluminum. I'm going to send that into the processor. And I have a hole in the floor for me to start pulling stuff out. Everything else in here is fine. All right, that takes care of first class, the engineering room, and this little storage closet. Let's go on into the main room. Here is the air filter we were talking about. So let's go ahead and cut this away. And now I can just send that straight down to the thing. And now I have a hole for all of this stuff, and there's a lot of stuff to go here. So All right. Well, now we can pop back up through here and look to strip away some more of this nanocarbon. Oh, what did I just do there? Oh, that was aluminum, and I just split the heck out of it. Oops. Oh, well. That'll happen. All right, while we're here, we'll just go ahead and just cut away everything that we can. All right, pop over here. And we'll get this line of cut points. Well, that just freed up a bunch of stuff because it all collapsed down on us. So, looks like a pretty good time to get outside and start pulling some stuff away. Send that in. Do the same on this one. And that keel piece can go.
Salvage secured.
Big chunk of aluminum.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Smaller chunk of aluminum. Tether that part out.
Object.
And that one.
Salvage goal.
There's salvage goal number 4.
Rewards allocated.
This piece of keel can go. And now we have this thermal spreader. Grab that thermal spreader off of the ship and kick it down. Oh, are you going the right way? Yeah, you're going. Okay, good. This piece here, if I can get it free, that would be helpful because then I can start cutting away that air filter and using that air filter as a way to get stuff downstairs. So let's do that. It's free now, at least partially. So I can set a tether on that.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
And it's going the right way.
Supplies running low.
Down to 5 tethers. Or if I can just boop that instead of having to use a tether. Yes, it went. Good. Same with this thing. We'll flip this around so we can get a nice, good straight shot at the processor. There it goes. I think it's going. This piece of aluminum paneling. Get it going in there. And now I can come around here. Grab that piece of nanocarbon. Boop that in there. I'll cut away this keel some more. And this keel piece I should probably be able to tether and send. There it goes. Cut that free.
Processing valuable objects. Credits
Cut that free. Cut that free. All right. Let's get inside and see what we can do. So we're inside now, and we can come around here. Here is the air filter. So we'll melt the aluminum around the air filter. And now we can take the air filter outside of the ship. I'm just going to send it use a tether for time's sake. And with that done, I grab that door console.
Applying credit.
That soft crate. And that room is now free. Can I slide in this little crawl space? I can. Okay, good. Because I want to cut away this nacelle. And while I'm in here working on nacelles, come around here to this one. and try to do this where I don't catch the fuel tank on fire. All right, that one's free. Let's go around over to this side. That one's good. Can I do this and not catch the air? Yeah, there we go. Okay, that one's free. Now, let's go down here. We'll do this one. Perfect. All right, now we'll pop on outside, grab the nacelles, send them down. But use a tether there. Come around this side and tether that one down. And tether that one down. I am out of tethers. Let's go get some more.
Credit applied.
So now what I'd like to do is get these things to go that way. And I'm going to do it by setting 2 points, one on each side. And hopefully they'll pull themselves away. I think they're doing what I want them to do. This thruster, I'll bring it over here so that I can set a tether on it and send it down to the barge. And that part is going, looking good. Look at that big chunk going. There's salvage goal number 5. Now that that's open, we can start cleaning out stuff that's inside it.
Salvage deposit registered.
Fuel tank. Thruster.
Credits awarded.
That thing. Another fuel tank. Another fuel tank. And another fuel tank. Another thruster. This stopped because tethers ran out, I guess. So we'll go ahead and do it again. And now that we've freed this up on this side, I think we can do the exact same thing. So connect the tether there to there. And one at the bottom to there. Certainly seems to be working the way I had hoped it to. So I can grab that door console, send that down. Now that means that we can come around here. And I want to grab it from the back and set the tether here. And then do another one up here. There we go. That piece is free. Hopefully it doesn't bang around the... Yeah, good. It didn't. So the keel, we'll pull the keel off. And we'll use the tether on that to get it going. We now have access to... Well, not completely, do we? So here's what we got going on now. We got this reactor is inside of a box. So we have to get it out of the box and down safely. The good news is, though, is these are off. I should be able to remove them. Yes, good. So this piece of pipe I can now pull away a little bit. And we'll send it away with a tether. And this piece of pipe, same deal. And this piece of pipe. Go on. I feel like I got to cut this box away. First things first, I'm going to get rid of the structural aluminum. I'm going to cut this wall away. In order to do that, I need to get rid of these structural aluminum. There we go. And now I should be able to cut right here. Now I want to do this and try not to split the pipe while I'm doing it. Perfect. This whole room is free now. So I can pull this away and send it into the processor with a tether. Now the reactor is open to us. We can pull off the shielding. Oh, you're going the wrong way. Oh. Went in the wrong way. Also, look at this. I got a pipe stuck on the wall. Let's fix that. There it goes. And now we can get the mounting plate off the top of it. Let's go ahead and pull the reactor. Bring it away a little bit. Send it down with a tether. Go, go, go. There it goes. Awesome. There is salvage goal 7 and I believe 8 too. Looks like we nicked the coolant pipe a little bit while we were doing that, so we'll have to just come on in here and turn off the coolant. We were about to do that anyhow. There's one container. 2 containers. 3 containers. Now this thing's sitting on an air filter, so we can cut the air filter away. Cut the pipe away from the back. And now the air filter and this thing can just go straight on down. Let's get this door out of the way because it's not going in the same direction. Boom. Air filter. There we go. Atmosphere processor. Grab that. Send it down. Heck, we'll grab the light tip. Now that this thing is done leaking coolant, we can cut it away. And this whole section, pull it in and send it in. Well, now that we got the ECU in this, now let's get the power generator. And that means that we're going to have to start working on these fuses. So we'll pull this fuse.
Object not accepted. Please revisit your training.
And we'll find the other 2 fuses. There's that fuse. And that fuse. Well, with those fuses done, we can now grab the power generator, bring it on out here, and send it home with a tether. Looks like this room is the next room that we got to clean out. And probably the best way to do that, maybe go through the floor. Which means I got to pull this guy up. Pull this up. Cut here. And cut here. Move this out of the way. And cut here. With that cut away, I come down here, grab the panel. Send the panel into there.
Material accepted.
Now I have all the computers in there I can get out. Computer. Salvage goal 9.
Rewards maximized.
Alright, we'll grab that table out.
At the master jack.
Well, my friends, that is it. That is everything from the inside. We just got this big chunk of aluminum we got to deal with, which is going to be a little bit hard to get into the furnace by itself because it's just so big and heavy. So what we're going to have to do, we're going to line this up We're just going to split this thing right in half. I'm going to go look to make sure it is in fact cut in half. Make sure I see daylight the whole way through it. Yes, I do. So now with that cut in half, I can come here. And let's set a tether to go in there. Set a second one. That big chunk is on its way. Are you stuck? Did your tethers run out? All right, that guy's going. Burn, baby, burn. So I'm going to split this thing in half. Again. So I can now set a tether here. And I'll set a tether here.
Tether levels are low.
Oh, look at that. There's a door console. Almost missed it. All right, we clean this stuff up. Door goes that way.
Processing object.
Light goes that way.
Credits to account.
Light goes that way. And this ran out of juice again. So just keep tethering up. There it goes. It got it now. How about you? You going in? You're going in too. Great. Let us take a look. Make sure there's no bits and pieces floating around here. Looks like there's a little bit right here. That's it. Let's go home. All right. Before we get in there, we're going to buy more tethers. And we'll get thruster fuel.
Fuel levels restored.
That's the end of our shift. There we go. $33 million worth of salvage recovered from that. We destroyed 480,000. Probably most of that was aluminum that we had to cut away. There was 73.261% remaining, but I don't know where. Who knows where it was. Regardless, we salvaged 98.4% of that ship.
New certification level awarded.
And we are now a veteran at rank 15. Color me shocked. The phone is ringing.
You have one.
52? It's Hal. Let's talk.
What about?
You know, in a lot of ways, you and I are the same.
Well, we both don't
Came
like to
from Earth,
shave.
Hard worker, doing the real grunt work.
Okay.
You could be wearing my uniform someday.
I could be.
Making decisions.
Oh, boy.
That's a precious opportunity, you know. And it's hard. Harder than shipbreaking, to be honest. You know, in this position, you gotta make the tough calls. Big picture stuff. You're gonna hurt people. You're gonna make them angry, sad, scared, even cry. But you gotta do it.
Oh.
It's the job.
What?
One bad move, and boom! Right back down to where you came from.
Okay.
But yeah, I like you. You're not a troublemaker. Troublemakers spoil everything, if you let them. Keep doing what you're doing. And don't let them spoil you, 52. Stay on the straight and narrow. And I'll be sure to mention you in my final report. See you around, chum.
All right, chum.
backup complete.
All right, there's our new poster.
Pattern deviation nominal.
And we now have access to a new ship, the Gecko Heavy Cargo class. And this is how we did. So, our fees were $612,000, but we cleared $33 million. So we'll call that $32 million to the good, bringing our debt down to $1.028 billion. And we can place that circuit in place.
Need help with a triple pot bypass? Let me know. Nice.
All right, time to fix up our equipment. Fix up our thrusters. And I guess we'll probably fix that one too. The rest of the stuff looks pretty good. Let's... we need to get stronger tethers. So let's do that. And tether lifetime needs to be longer. And we'll improve the strength. Upgrade our force push. And that's it. That's looking good. Well, that was a pretty good ship. I think next time that we get together, we're going to do that guy. It's a heavy cargo carrier, Gecko class. We'll do another one. And we'll just keep doing this. Keep making that scratch. So, that's what we're going to do. I hope that you're with us next time, that we're together to do this. And until then, be good to yourself, be good to others. Let's rock and roll. Bye.